everyone, I'm currently sitting here with Lexicon, baby, and we're about to have an interview with Lex and just talk about his music and how he got into the music business and how he's, developed here at Carolina. So, welcome to the show.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. Nice to see you again.
I know Lexicon's been wanting to come on the show for a while, so we're going to do him justice and let him talk about his music, his new albums coming out. But before we get into all of that, just want to talk a little bit about where you started with music and how you got to the point where you said, I want to do the music thing. Like, what was the defining moment of that?
Well, I went to this high school called Care Academy, and they used to give us laptops. Up until then, I had never seen no laptop, so I really just started as a hustle. Mm-hmm. Like, I figured I can burn some CDs. I used to record through a hole in the computer, and I buy my SAT books and take the SAT test. That was when I was junior in high school. But then I found out I really liked it because I've always been playing music. Like, I played violin and viola for like 14 years. So when I got into college, I started doing shows, and Chris Neal started putting me on and really solidified my interest into it. You know, the reception I got, especially when I did Fall Fest sophomore year. People screaming, it was bananas. So.
Yeah, I know Chris Neal always trying to put someone on for something, so that's good. But I had no idea that you could play instruments. That's one thing I wish I could do. I wish I could sing and play an instrument. Unfortunately, I can't do either. But, it's lucky that you can do that. So
yeah, I can't really sing. I just think I'm Prince, so I try.
Okay, you just flow. Okay,
yeah.
That's what's up. I wish I could do that too, but I can't do either. So anyway, how exactly, you said you started doing stuff at Carolina through Fall Fest. Is that like the first thing you ever did at Carolina, or what got started at school here?
I mean, I knew I wanted to flip my money when I came to UNC. So I said, I'm going to record an album. I've been recording over the summer for my senior year from high school. And I said, I'm going to get there and I'm going to sell the album and flip my money. But then I just got such a big reception, and the songs was getting like thousands and thousands of plays. And then I would go to Chris Neal parties and be like, yo, let me just stand on White. He used to have this club called White Bar. And I
went there once. Once over the summer when I was in Summer Bridge before it got shut down. But I did get to go there one time. I was really excited.
It was pretty ratchet. So I was like, let me just stand on the bar and perform. He'd be like, no, I can't let you stand on the bar, but I got you. So he eventually let me get a show. And that's when it kind of all started happening. I started getting a little bit popular. That's when everything started popping off.
Shout out Chris Neal. I remember when Chris Neal was on the show, you were texting him, was like, give me a shout out. And he did shout you out. So Carolina Conversations, we just keep replaying, having the same artists, same people, shouting each other out and trying to get big time. So that's good. But so you feel like the Carolina audience has definitely helped you, or I know, like you said, YouTube. I know YouTube has definitely been helpful. I know a lot of artists, YouTube is a way for them to get their music out to everyone. But do you feel like the Carolina audience has been really helpful and receptive to your music, and not just students, but, on Franklin Street and the general population?
I feel like, yeah, because I'm coming with such a different type of brand. Like, I don't look like your average rapper. Mm-hmm. So, it's like in economics, it's like the first mover strategy. Whoever have that, I can't, Lord, my English. the first time they do something that's different in the eyes of the consumer, they're going to be the best at that. So, you just come with your own style, and people going to feel it. But, I mean, UNC, they ain't finna put me up on the homepage at unc.edu because I get kind of ratchet in my songs. So, but it's all good. We just keep hustling out here, trying to get this money, trying to put people on. Got Will Hargett at my show, so
yeah,
that's what it's all about.
I know you are definitely an individual. I know you have a different style, different taste about you, which is good because I feel like a lot of artists nowadays, they like to conform. Everyone wants to sound the same. Everyone wants to have the chains. Everyone wants to seem like they're big time. But I like the fact that, you are your own person. You are an individual. And, that's just how you are. You're not trying to change for other people. So that's one thing I definitely commend you on.
Thank you.
That's great. That's great. Now, I know you have a new album. You want to talk about that right now?
There you go. That's my time. That's my new album.
Woo.
That's a 5-star album right there. That's classic. It's on iTunes today.
Okay.
Download. We got like 100 downloads in like two and a half hours. So I just checked it.
Oh.
So, I put my heart and soul into it. That's why I want to release it on Valentine's Day, even though I never had a Valentine.
Oh.
But it's all right, though. So I feel like I've called it my time because it's like me claiming the victory in a way. I put in like so much work leading up to this album, all the mixtapes, all the music videos. Everybody know Off the Ground with A-Rock. all the legend in making
A-Rock,
history.
that's Raleigh.
Yeah,
That's Southeast Raleigh High School. I went to
Yeah.
high school with him. I know A-Rock.
I'm
Shout
from
out.
Southeast Raleigh. Everybody from Southeast Raleigh. Shout out to them. You know, Blunt Street, Bragg Street, Bledsoe. They know what it is. So, yeah. Everybody know that I put in a lot of work. You know, now it's time to claim that victory and get big. And pressed up a couple hundred, like 600 CDs. We giving them out. You know, give it to some white girls on Franklin Street. They was like, Lexicon, baby. I was like, that's what's up, honey. That's what it is. Went to the frat houses. About to had them at the album release party. We're finna sell that thing out. I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy.
Okay.
I'm finna be like Tyler Hansborough.
So how many tracks do you have on this album?
10 tracks. Then I got an intro and an interlude with Kelly. You know Kelly, the Q. That Kelly.
Kelly Chesson.
Yeah. He wilded out for me. I called him through to come through. He did his thing for me.
Okay, that's great. So about this album release party, tell the viewers at home when it is, how much it is.
It's gonna be Thursday, February 17th at Local 506. If you don't know, that address is 506 West Franklin Street, right across from the McDonald's, right past Mansions and all that. And I got Will Hargett opening up for me. He doing a nice little set. I got Chris Neal hosting it for me.
Oh Lord!
So you know it's gonna be crazy.
I know it's gonna be fun.
And peep this, you know, I partnered with NCSSM, North Carolina School of Science and Math, and I'm donating some money to their food drive, because I feel that how many people you bless is how you measure success at the end of the day. So as long as I come up on my dollars on my fixed costs, you know, I donate some money to them. That's what it's about. So we did a partnership. We trying to get me more shine and help them out.
That's really good. I had no idea Chris Neal was hosting this show. I've got to go.
Yeah, I just hit him up and texted him. He was like, all right, you going to pay me? I was like, I don't know, but you can host it, though.
Chris Neal is funny. I am Chris Neal on Twitter. I'm going to go ahead and pub for him because I know if he was here, that's what he would say.
Yes.
But you got Chris Neal. Will Hargett was actually, like I said, on our second episode with his band. Yeah. So Will's he's really productive.
Yes, he's actually on my album.
Okay, that's what I was about to ask.
I seen him out there. I respected the grind. And I said, man, I got to get you on this record. I actually got this salsa record on my album called Enlighten, like Ilustrado. It's crazy, you know. So we all around the world, because, you know, I had to represent, you know, Nigerian. So we just going everywhere with this music. Okay.
Well, another question. What do you plan on doing after graduation? Like, what's the next step you want to take with this music? And maybe not even music. If you know.
Well, right now, you know, you always have to have a plan B. You always have to put yourself in that situation that you can get your music out there. Let's say, for instance, J. Cole went to college, but he went to New York. So for me, you know, the scene in North Carolina is kind of but I've been grinding, getting my little buzz. But right now I'm taking an LSAT class, so we're gonna take this LSAT, knock that out the park. You know, go to a law school, maybe NYU, something like that, and just let's sit in the Mecca and, you know, keep doing this music, you know, because everything, it's just a balancing act. That's all it is. So I figure you always got to pay dues. Even if I didn't go to grad school or law school, I would still be sitting in Raleigh grinding for another 3 years of music. So, you know, let's do that and simultaneously keep making music. And then once we finish that bid, because everybody do their time, then we pop off, you know, so
Okay, that's great. Well, I want to thank you for coming on the show today. I want all the viewers to definitely check out Lexicon's album release party coming up this Thursday. My time.
Twitter.com/Lexicon baby. YouTube, that's youtube.com/OsiliBebu. That means as it pleases God. I'm my brother's keeper. That's OSILIIBEGBU. Check me out on Facebook, facebook.com/Lexicon baby. We everywhere. Yeah, I'm on iTunes. Just search Lexicon My Time, because I'm so big on the internet, it'll come up.
That's what's up. All right. Well, thank you for coming on.